Hello, Gedmis here. Welcome to my channel. As every year, I'm here to share my recommendations for the upcoming 11/11 sale event. This time the video will be a bit different. I'll introduce 7 watches that I've already reviewed and personally love, along with several that I don't own yet but plan to buy during the 11/11 sale. Plus, I'll be asking you for your help in choosing some of the watches that I'll review next. So, the first one is the Seizen W10 mechanical watch, which I reviewed over a year ago. It has become one of my most worn watches. This military-style design is clearly an homage to the Hamilton W10 model. It boasts a great size, a well-crafted and sturdy case, and a precise made dial. As expected from a military watch, it's highly legible. Also, it's relatively thick at 12 mm, including the slightly domed glass, yet it doesn't look bulky in real. One of the most pleasant surprises has been the watch strap. It's very soft, comfortable and stylish. Even better, this watch is a strap monster and looks fantastic with various NATO straps in different colors, allowing for many combinations. My only minor concern is its Chinese hand-wound mechanical movement, but so far it's been performing excellently with good accuracy, having worked flawlessly for almost 2 years now. The watch is priced fairly high at around $110 and $120 but I am hoping there will be a great discount during the sale. I highly recommend checking it out. My next recommendation is a repeat from the last year, but I still consider it one of the best made Pagani Design models with an impressive look. This is the Moonswatch homage, so-called Mission to Mars in steel. It's well built, with a quality case and dial. It features the reliable Seiko VK63 mecha quartz movement. There is no date window despite the movement supporting it. The red stylized subdial hands paired with the red bezel look fantastic in person. The watch could be a bit thinner, and while the bracelet isn't perfect, it's of pretty decent quality and looks good. It also pairs nicely with other straps. Priced around $70 to $80 considering the materials, movement and solid finishing, this watch is worth your attention. No list would be complete without a dive style watch, especially from one of the best value for money brands like AddiesDive. The AD2064, a new model of this year, has a classic dive design with a sturdy, precisely made case. The bezel has a solid action and the dial is simple but well made, featuring excellent readability and bright lume. The watch boasts good materials, including a full stainless steel case and bracelet, sapphire crystal, ceramic bezel inlay and Seiko NH35 photo-automatic movement. While the bracelet is average quality, it gets the job done. The initial price of around $120 on the higher side, but I expect it to be discounted. Also, I'll recommend all the AddiesDive models like the Tuna, Turtle and Flieger, which you can find reviewed on my channel. Links are in the description. The next watch is the recently reviewed Militado ML07, a smaller 36mm style watch featuring a sweeping hand quartz movement PH31. It's an homage to Hamilton H3 model with a true vintage look, excellent readability and a clean dial without no logo or date. The watch is fully stainless steel with a blasted coating and uses a hardened mineral crystal. While the sapphire would be ideal, at just $40 it's hard to complain, especially with a solid 100-meter water resistance. This watch is also a strap monster, perfect for experimenting with different 18mm straps. If you like vintage military watches, this model is one of the best options at this price, especially with potential discounts.
Here's another watch that I find visually stunning, a retro-style piece that combines both dress and diver style elements. The large hour markers and bold hands ensure excellent legibility, and the slim rotating bezel adds a unique, intriguing touch. The absence of date window maintains the dial symmetry. With 38 to 49mm diameter, it should fit comfortably on most wrists. Features a stainless steel case, domed K1 glass, and is powered by a Merkur 24G mechanical hand-wound movement. Also, the watch could be slightly thinner, currently is at 11.5mm. It offers 50 meters of water resistance. This model is also versatile with 20mm straps, allowing for variety of stylish combinations. While the price is around $120, it's worth keeping an eye for discounts during the upcoming sale. While it's not a top-notch watch, this automatic Tandorio watch offers a lot for its $40 to $50. This classic 49mm field-style watch features a full stainless steel case, sapphire crystal, and an automatic NH45 movement. It has a pretty basic design, both in case and dial, but still manages to look quite decent with excellent readability, typical of military watches. The claimed 200-meter water resistance is somewhat questionable, but overall the watch feels quite solid. The strap could be better, but it's easy to find a suitable replacement. During sales, this model can drop to as low as $30 to $35, which is almost the retail price of NH45 movement alone. It has its drawbacks, but for the price, it's definitely worth a shot.
And of course, I couldn't leave out Skmei recommendation. I pick one, the recently reviewed Skmei 2198, a homage to retro Citizen model. This digital analog watch features 2 analog dials and digital display. Alongside basic functions like an alarm, dual time zone, and stopwatch, it includes a temperature sensor. The case is made of alloy, but the brushed finish imitation looks surprisingly decent. The watch itself is interesting and fun, with synchronized analog and digital displays. However, the new movement raises some questions about its long-term accuracy and reliability, as it hasn't been tested in other models. Still, it's a quite nice looking and interesting watch to play around, and for around $10 to $15 it's worth trying out. Now I've selected a few models that I like, and I'd love to hear your opinion. The first one is the new AddiesDive AD2066 model. This is a more of a dress style watch with a 36mm diameter and powered by a sweeping hand Seiko VH31 movement. It features a stainless steel case and bracelet along with a domed hardened mineral crystal. It looks quite fancy, especially with light green dial variation. At $55, it's a quite an attractive price. Let me know what you think about this model. Should I get one for review and which color? The next contender is the Pagani Design PD-1780 model. Again, this is a dress style watch, but slightly larger at 40mm. And with more complications. It features additional subdials for the day of the week, date and 24 hours time. It uses the sweeping hand Seiko VH88 movement. The case has an unusual shape with a thicker bezel around the crown, which looks a bit strange but also interesting. I particularly like the blue color. The price is around $50 or possibly even lower, which is quite appealing. What do you think? Another new Pagani Design model of this year is the PD-1790, also a dress style watch. It has a thin bezel around the dial, covered by a crystal, giving it a sleek look. This one is slightly larger, with a 42mm diameter. It features a sapphire crystal, a stainless steel case, but it uses the Chinese mechanical movement, marked as BY9020, which might have some reliability concerns. It also has a rather unusual feature implementing a central and a small second hand, which is an odd design choice. However, the price of $50 to $55 is very appealing. What do you think of this watch design? And here's my final recommendation in this video. Despite being a direct homage to the Doxa SUB600T, the Seestern watch looks quite solid and comes in a range of fun and interesting dial colors: teal, orange, light yellow, classic black and sunburst silver. It has a robust 40mm case, sapphire crystal and 200-meter water resistance, making it visually and functionally appealing. At a price around $110 to $120 with a likely discount during the sale, it seems like a pretty good choice. What do you think? That's it for my recommendations this time, mostly based on my personal favorites, but of course taking specs and prices into account as well. I hope you found it interesting and maybe even helpful. Please leave a comment about which of these models you liked or didn't like, and feel free to suggest watches you'd like me to review in the future. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.